Wall Street Journal for 2 weeks.
Nothing's changed. There's still no second-class mail. Don't start up with me again. Snow and sleet is one thing. Kneeing the mailman is a federal offense.
Hold your water, folks. There's no reason to kill the messenger. He's been calling all over trying to track down those periodicals. Besides, this is nothing. Back in WW1, I went 19 Saturdays without an evening post.
Thank you, sir. That story never fails to move me.
So what's the poop?
The only lead so far is that all second-class mail to South Korea might have been sent to South Dakota. Policeman.
Look, we're all suffering from this. For me, the worst of it is that little Abner was just about to pop the question to Daisy May. For all I know, they're already post-nuptializing in the honeymoon suite of the Dog Patch Hilton.
Papazian! Mercer! Pointac! Margulies! Oh, Major Winchester. There's a package for you, sir.
Ah, Klinger, your timing is perfect.
What's in there, sir?
Ah, curiosity killed the clerk.
Warren! Potter! Sounds like those macaroons the missus promised you, sir.
Thank goodness they're not rerouting the victuals. If only these were fortune cookies, we'd have something to read, too.
Yarborough!
Charles.
Morning, Hunnicutt. Trust you slept well?
I'm not finished yet, so stop slurping and snapping your newspaper.
Newspaper? Great. We're back on the Army's paper route again. Finally get last month's issue of Nude Volleyball. Any minute now, I'll see Brunhilde come bouncing in here.
Put your libido on hold, Pierce. I'm afraid your second-class mail is still stacked up over no man's land.
How come you got a newspaper?
Because the Boston Globe does not travel second class. I've a week's worth sent from home parcel post by my sister Honoria, along with other necessities of life.
A week's worth?
Imagine, Beach. Little us, actually tent mates with a great humanitarian with newspapers to share.
He's more than a humanitarian, he's a saint.
He's more than a saint. He's a fast reader. I got dibs on the sports section.
I want the crossword puzzle.
Gentlemen, or should I say children, when and only when I have finished this entire newspaper, you may have it. That should be in about an hour, 2.
Oh, that's fine. It'll probably take us that long to read all these others over here.
No one will touch any newspaper until I have read it, first page to last. And I read one, and only one per day.
Charles.
What is this, the Korean newspaper torture?
You can read one a day. Just let us read these others first.
Gentlemen, tea and an unthumbed newspaper are among the few remnants of civilization that enable me to face the day here in Hell's outhouse. I refuse to give them up simply because you suddenly find yourselves with nothing to read. You have a choice, one per day or none per day.
Oh, great.
I suppose we'll have to scrub before we read them.
That'd be ludicrous. All I ask is that this remain our secret. We don't want to be disturbed by hordes of little readers. You will excuse me. I have an appointment with Joseph Alsop.
Attention all personnel, triage in the compound. We have the finalists in the shrapnel catching contest.
Sorry, Charles, we'll have to interrupt your newspaper for some late-breaking bones.
Nurse, another North Korean bad chest wound.
Hi there. I hope the fact that I'm on the side that shot you won't strain our doctor-patient relationship.
Good morning, Dr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. Dateline, Dog Patch. Highly placed sources at I-Corps have learned that little Abner and Daisy May have tied the knot.
Hey! Rats, I've missed the wedding of the century. Well, come on, Klinger, fill us in.
It seems little Abner vowed he would only get married if his ideal, fearless Fosdick would do it first.
What, pray tell, is a fearless Fosdick?
Everybody knows he's the gumshoe with the ventilated head, doofus.
And you call yourself well-read?
Well, anyway, Fearless got married, so naturally little Abner did too. But the next day, it turned out that Fosdick's marriage was a dream. Unfortunately for little Abner, it was real.
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's for the best. That Daisy May is a woman of quality.
I bet she even had her feet shined for the wedding.
Did your highly placed sources tell you where our lousy newspapers are?
Sorry, folks, there's no news tonight. But fear not, for your reading enjoyment, I'm hot on the trail of a complete unabridged library of Army manuals. It's okay, it's nothing.
If I don't get something to read soon, I'll go crazy.
Major, in times of stress, we have to, tough it out.
Beach, have you noticed how really well Charles is bearing up under the strain?
Isn't he amazing? He doesn't make an issue out of it at all. He's really shown us what he's made of.
Oh.
Gentlemen, I suggest that both of you tend to your knitting. Do you read me?
Retraction. Not you.
Father, imagine running into you, sitting here, reading my paper.
Well, yes, I was walking by, and to my surprise, I saw it lying there on your bunk. Couldn't resist catching up on the news. I hope you don't mind.
Mind? No, mind? Why on earth should I mind? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable inside. Light's better.
Oh, no, it's such a lovely day. That's why I came outside. See, how did you get hold of this?
Paper. I received some fish. It was wrapped up in this. Come on inside. Father, I'll make you some tea.
Oh, well, that would be lovely.
Father! Where did you get that newspaper? Could I have the fashion section?
Well, actually, it belongs to Major Winchester, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind parting with it, would you, Major? It's funny, It doesn't even smell fishy.
Well, looky here. It's been so long I wouldn't swear to it, but that looks a lot like a newspaper.
It's Major Winchester.
He was kind enough to ask us in to browse through it.
Well, mighty Samaritan of you, Winchester. Don't mind helping myself to the funnies.
Here.
Oh, ha!
Hey, look at this. A newspaper. Hey, where'd they get a newspaper?
Hey, give me the classifieds. I need a job. Let me see Llewellyn Park.
Enough! This is my newspaper. I will not have it passed around like a bottle of cheap wine.
Major, surely if you're fortunate enough to have a newspaper, you're not going to withhold it from these people.
All right, since you've asked so nicely, I suppose we have to compromise. When and only when I have read each day's paper, I will then make...
Press up, Major. Are you hoarding newsprint?
Just how many of these fish wrappers are there?
Well, wouldn't you know? As luck would have it, I have 1, 2, maybe 7. 7! I am so glad you are all here. I was just about to announce my Share the Newspaper crusade. All I ask is the right of first perusal. After I have read each day's paper, I will then make it available to the general public. One day, one paper. Now, doesn't that seem a tidy arrangement?
Well, that seems fair enough. Okay, folks, I guess the tar and feathering party's over. You all go on about your business, and I'll see to it that each and every one of you gets an eyeful.
Well, I just hope so.
Don't worry about it, you will.
And here we have Private Kim, our foreign exchange prisoner.
아이고.
Oh, okay, all right, take it easy.
Where does he think he's going?
I go is Korean for ouch. Unfortunately, it's a common word heard every day around the war. Give him his morphine. It's in the medicine cabinet. We hide it behind the wild root cream oil. So what do you think? Should I ask her to the prom?
저리가 제발 혼자 있기 내버려두란 말이야.
Well, with that kind of attitude, no wonder you can't get a date. Look, just take it easy. In a couple of days, you'll be fine.
저리가.
Keep that up, you'll stay home New Year's, too.
여기 서라. Doctor, I'm Lieutenant Yu. My men and I are here to guard our prisoners.
Oh, good. Just in the nick of time. Keep your eye on that one. This morning, he almost sat up.
They will stay here until they're well enough to move. Then we take them to prison camp.
Well, I guess it beats staying in the hot city all summer.
Where can I find your commanding officer?
Probably in the mess tent. You can't miss it. It's big, green, smells like New Jersey.
저기 가서 서라. 네.
똑바로 졸아봐. 내 뒷새끼야.
Hey! The butt stops here. Just,
You're not authorized to use...
Stay out of this, Fairface, or this is going to be your lunch.
Here, sit down, Major. May I get you something cool to drink?
Turn this on.
Okay. Action!
Attention, all vermin. That's giving you the benefit of the doubt. I have just discovered the untimely disappearance of my May 5th issue of the Boston Globe, which has obviously been pilfered by some member of the pernicious race of lowlife which infests this pigmire. Furthermore, I consider no one in this town above suspicion, with the possible exception of that 80% of you who are incapable of reading the English language. Thus, I retract my previous magnanimous offer, and none of you cretins will lay one slimy paw on any of my papers until the missing issue is returned. Kill.
I have some,
Help yourself to some breakfast before we lowlife steal it all.
Hell hath no fury like pernicious vermin scorn.
Charles, you just put a whole shoe store in your mouth.
Winchester, just a hunch. Will Rogers never met you, did he?
Doctor, I was just wondering when the prisoners will be well enough to travel.
What's the rush? You'll get your fists on them soon enough.
The one with the stomach wound. He does not look good to me.
Yeah, well, that's a funny side effect with people who have holes in their bellies. They tend not to look too good.
But
look, as long as your prisoner is my patient, any medical information concerning him is none of your damn business.
That patient is in more danger than you know.
What are you talking about?
His kidneys, they are not strong.
How do you know?
When he was a small boy, he was very sick. He is my brother.
He's your brother.
My real name is also Kim. We grew up in the north, in Pyongyang. My father, he knew war was coming, so he sent me to live in the south.
Why wouldn't your father want to keep the whole family together?
He did not know which side would win or which side would lose. By placing a son on each side, he knew one of us would be on the side of victory and would be able to carry on the family name.
A 50-50 chance of survival. What a way to hedge your bet.
I do not know if any have survived but my brother. He is the first one I have seen in almost 2 years.
You mean you haven't even talked to him yet?
No, that is not possible. If I am seen talking to him, it may appear to my lieutenant that I am a spy sent by the North. And if other prisoners see my brother talking to me, they will think he is a traitor and kill him in prison camp.
Can't even talk to your own brother.
I would tell you none of this, except I must be sure he is taken care of.
Why didn't your brother tell me about his condition?
He does not trust you. In the North, we are taught to hate all Americans. I beg you not to reveal this to anyone.
No, I won't tell anybody, I promise.
I must go. I've already put my brother in too much danger.
Hey! 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 Swift! Oi! Hey!
A brother's biggest problem ought to be who dad liked best.
Uh-huh.
I mean, can you imagine being in the same room with your own brother and you can't even say, hi, how have you been? By the way, is the rest of the family still alive?
Look, before you get any idea about getting in the middle of this, don't.
Why not?
Because there's a very good chance you might get them both shot.
When I come to you for advice, why do you always give me logic?
news travels fast. Charles, you didn't tell me you were in the paper. Is that the missing one?
No, this is yesterday's. This prank is obviously the work of mindless boobs, and I will get you and Pierce for this.
Ashamed as I am to admit it, Charles, we're innocent.
Huh? Then who is responsible for this?
You could narrow it down to anybody after yesterday's blistering radio editorial. Pigmire residents have feelings too, you know.
Given the nature of the wrong done to me, I felt that the rhetoric fit the crime.
All I know is if I had a rope dealership around here, I'd be a millionaire. Charles, why don't you get back on the PA, which in this case stands for public apology?
For what possible purpose?
Well, you just might get your robe and newspaper back.
Firstly, I don't need a rope. I bought a lovely kimono in Tokyo for my sister Honoria. Secondly, the newspaper is no longer the issue. Revenge is the issue.
Charles, I'm warning you. Bury the hatchet before they use it to chop you to bits.
Never! I did not fire the first shot in this news war, but rest assured, I shall fire the last.
It is 3 a.m. and time to play your favorite game show, Tit for Tat. Given the juvenile behavior of all you bad little boys and girls, I just know you're all going to enjoy the following selection.
Knock that off! Shut that off! You jerk! What do you think you're doing? Hey, guys!
How much longer is this going to go on?
Oh, don't worry about it, Hawk. It'll all blow over after they kill him.
You guys were lucky to have been on sedatives. You didn't have to hear the blues in the night.
Chuddy guy!
Chuddy guy, yes, huh? You know, you don't have to worry about the food. Believe me, if it was poisoned, it would taste much better.
Canada.
You look very Japanese, Major. Do you speak the language?
Of course not.
Ma, anato kashikaku shiteru.
Hunnicutt!
Oh, Charles, somebody was here for you, but I made darn sure they didn't touch one of your newspapers.
I'll get you. I will get you all for this if I have to steal a B-29!
I don't know, but it shouldn't be too hard to find a man who's trying to hide a B-29 under his kimono.
Maybe we should put our heads in a circle.
This must come to an end. Vengeance is best left to the Lord. Besides, I can't get into my tent for all of Winchester's belongings.
Oh, don't worry about it, Father. You're being martyred for a good cause.
You can laugh, but there's no place to kneel in there.
Before you take that tent for a spin, Major, read this. If you'd have just gotten off your big vendetta and moved on to your next day's paper, you'd have saved us all a lot of aggravation. Attention, people, and that's in order. I've had it up to my baby blues with all of you. Not only am I putting the woe Nelly on this tomfoolery, I'm demanding an official apology from the person who started it all in the first place.
I didn't start. Yeah. Well, it would seem that I have made an unfortunate, although completely understandable, error. It seems that the May 5th issue of the Boston Globe, which I logically assumed to have been stolen, was in fact not delivered that day to certain areas due to a wildcat trucker strike. I hope you all find that as right, amusing as I do. Well, since we're all anxious to forget this harmless little incident and return to our normal routine. I guess that's all there is to say. Now, may I please have my clothing back?
Now, seeing as how we've all been chomping at the bit for the news, I'm just going to take a page from that Fiorello fellow. Now then, here's little Abner. And in the first picture, we see Ab and a beautiful Daisy May in her bridal outfit. Shorts, halter, and a veil, as she finally gets to utter those immortal words she's been waiting so long to say, I does. Moving on to the second picture, we got... Major, close your robe.
No, nothing to worry about. This won't even tickle. It's okay.
Doctors, come quickly. There's something wrong here.
What's the matter? What is it?
Bleeding into his belly.
We gotta get him to the OR right now.
Gurney!
Gonna need a lot of blood.
Better be the right type. You know your blood type?
Blood type A.
All right, perfect. Cross-match him to make sure. You may have one less prisoner to take in.
Come with me, please.
Okay, let's get that needle in right away.
I do not understand. The needle is...
Shh. Just lie quietly.
We don't want to disturb the neighbors.
뭘 하려는 거야? 날 죽이려는 거야?
Talk to your brother. Tell him he's fine. And anything else you want to tell him.
Thank you, doctor. 너 믿었죠? 이 사람들은 우리 친구들이야. 우리가 막을 수 있게 해주려고 네가 필요하라고 기념해준 거야.
Unless you need something else, sir, I'll be leaving. I'm fine, thank you, Igor, and thank you for keeping the mess tent open for me.
After that heartfelt apology, Major, what else could I do?
Hey, Igor, what's this doing here?
Search me?
Boy, some people think this is just a parking lot.
Hot diggity, another ringer for the old warhorse.
No fair, Colonel. You're invincible.
The only one who could ever whoop me in horseshoes was Mildred. But then I could take her 2 out of 3 in arm wrestling.
The essence of a good marriage is mutual respect.
Watch this. Oh, rats! I'd even the score in golf, Colonel, if some lowlife hadn't stolen my clubs.
That shouldn't affect your score as long as I didn't steal your eraser.
The way things are going, they'll be walking off with that pretty soon.
Around here, a crime wave isn't hard to understand. With so many people violating thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal seems rather paltry.
Ah, horseshoes. That explains why Sophie's trotting around in mucklucks.
Hush! Where's your horseshoe etiquette? I'm just a leaner away from immortality. Beyond immortality! What a streak. If Mildred were here, I'd even give her a run for her money.
What do you got there, Klinger?
Package just came in addressed to Chief Surgeon.
Dr. Chief Surgeon to you.
Who's it from, Chief?
Central Avenue Photo, Highland Park, Illinois. Maybe it's those missing reels from David and Sheba's band.
Oh, goody, the underwater scenes.
Here, you read, I'll open.
Dear sir, I am sending this gift as a small token of my gratitude to the surgeon who saved my boy Gregor. Please see that he gets this along with my everlasting thanks. Sincerely yours, Dimitri Papadopoulos.
Hey, look at this. It's a Polaroid.
Looks like a camera to me.
It is. The new kind that develops its own picture.
I've heard of those. It's like it's got its own little drugstore inside.
Papadopoulos. Gregor Papadopoulos.
This is fantastic. You can get a finished picture in 60 seconds.
Well, wonders never cease. I still can't get used to indoor plumbing.
How am I ever going to thank him?
Hey, get your hands off my camera.
What do you mean your camera? I did the bowel resection on Papadopoulos. I remember kidding him about his long name. I said he needed 2 dog tags.
Oh, yeah? Well, if your memory is so perfect, how come you don't remember that I'm the one who patched the artery in his leg?
Just look at you. A boy's father makes a gesture of thanks, and this is the thanks he gets?
Sounds to me like that camera belongs to the both of you. If you can't buy that, I'll be glad to cut it in half.
How does it feel to be the co-owner of a Polaroid land camera?
Yeah, okay, you can be co-owner, but I get to use it first.
Why you?
Because I know photography.
Oh, you do you?
Like the back of my hand. I don't understand it. What are we doing wrong?
Everything.
Well, how are the photogs coming?
Brilliantly. Pierce is demonstrating his mastery of black and white photography.
Oh, really? And I suppose you could do better.
I could. So could J. Fred Muggs.
Major, are you familiar with this equipment?
No, Father, I restrict my expertise to cameras. I have a superb collection of the finest German equipment, including Rolleiflex, Leica, of course.
Major, looks like you and I are fellow shutterbugs, except I always buy American. I got me a Brownie Hawkeye.
Oh, really? Why don't you come by sometime? I'll autograph it.
Oh, sorry to interrupt the photo session, but we've got Wounded on the way.
One bleak picture to another.
You know, I took a snap back home I'm really proud of. Keep it right on the mantle. It's a pony with a hat on.
You are indeed an artist.
Oh, thank you. And another time, Mildred and I were up on Heavenly Hill. There was this big full moon, and suddenly it hit me. I took my trusty Brownie and had Mildred stand just so. Then I snapped off a few. And doggone if they don't look just like Mildred's holding herself a handful of moon.
Old soldiers never die. They just keep taking snapshots. I'm a little concerned about all the dirt we're flushing out of this wound. How's the penicillin holding up?
Well, what hasn't been stolen is locked up in the storeroom.
Damn thieves, they won't get their hands on this batch if I have to sleep with it under my pillow.
If you need more penicillin, I'll get it for you.
Yes, do. We'll be needing it.
Your RX is my command.
Hey, Hawk. This looks more like Father Mulcahy than your photograph does.
Honeycut. Don't forget, they laughed at Edison. They laughed at Fulton.
They laughed at Pinky Lee.
You just wait. It'll be only minutes before I master 60-second photography.
60-second photography? Does Pierce have a Polaroid?
Yeah, Clamp. Can you imagine someone getting excited about a thing like that?
A Polaroid?
Come on, everybody. Tall ones in the back. No, not you. You're too short. Stay where you are. Get in the second row, Roy. And leave some space in the middle there for me. This first one's going stateside to my mother. Klinger, do that one more time and you'll never see those fingers again. Okay, come on now, everybody. Be happy!
If you tell me to say cheese, I will tell you goodbye.
Quiet, Winchester. And tilt your head a little. We're getting some glare off it.
Major, I don't think you're doing this right. It ought to be boy, girl, boy, girl.
Please, Colonel, please let me handle this. Pierce, Honeycutt, I've done my part. Now get out here with your camera.
How could you just go to OR and leave it on the bed?
How could I leave something you wouldn't let me get my hands on?
Out of spite.
All right, boys, what's all the tumult?
The camera's been stolen.
What?
Probably a representative of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Film.
What do you mean stolen?
Our resident klepto must have lifted it while we were in OR.
Damn it, I've had it up to my eyebrows with all this filching. And I'm going to do something about this before we all end up standing around their skivvies.
Easy, Colonel. A camera can be replaced, but blood pressure is forever.
The hell with my blood pressure. Klinger!
Yes, sir.
Fill out that stolen goods report on the camera.
Klinger, go! The thief was nice enough to leave the box. Come on, I'll give you the serial number from him.
You MPs, come with me. I'm going to get you boys some reinforcements. This thing is bigger than both of you.
You imbecile! How could you do this to my mother?
You promised us steak, and this isn't it.
I know, because I carry a picture of steak in my wallet with the rest of my loved ones.
I made that promise before someone raided the icebox. He stole all the beef and just left the cold cuts.
At least we know now we're not dealing with an idiot.
What's the war coming to? Remember when we first moved here, you could go to bed and leave your tent unlocked?
At night, you could walk through the minefield without having your wallet stolen.
Klinger, what do you hear about our cameras?
Not a peep, sirs.
You'd think after a week they could at least come up with a dead end.
The trouble is, the way this crime wave is spreading, I'm sure CID has more of these reports than they can handle.
So, we get lost in the shuffle?
I'm not giving up that camera without a fight. Oh, yes, of course I'll wait. In fact, I'll be glad to.
Dad's telling him, Hawk.
There's no point arguing with the clerk. He's putting me on with a superior. Hello, Corporal. Now we're getting somewhere.
Corporal.
My name is Pierce, Captain Benjamin Franklin of MASH 4077. I'm calling about a stolen goods report that I filed on a Polaroid camera. I filed it. What? Polaroid. It's a camera. It developed its own pictures. No, I'm not kidding you. No. No, this is not Crazy Al of Special Services. Would you just... Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could take those kinds of pictures, yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't taken one. Because I don't have the camera because it's been stolen, remember?
It'd be faster if we got Papadopoulos to send us another one.
I did file a stolen goods report. That's why I'm calling you. Will you just check into this? Will you just check into it? What? Oh, I see. His clerk takes care of this. I should have known. Hello, Private? How've you been?
He told us he'd get to the bottom of this.
Those guys are tough. Their motto is, he who hesitates gets promoted.
Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. No, I see. Thank you. Thanks very much.
So, what's the story?
Klinger, they're having a little problem with the stolen goods report of yours.
What, they couldn't read my typing?
They couldn't read it because they didn't receive it.
Are you sure you sent it?
Of course. I may be pathetic and inept, but I ain't dumb. That report was filled out in triplicate and sent off last week, and I can prove it with my file copy. Everything strictly by the book. Stolen good reports. Here we go. Filed under G. For Ghana.
You can always tell a Kelly.
There you go. My file copy.
CID copy.
I-Corps copy.
Oh, my God. I distinctly remember sending that stuff out.
What'd you do, send empty envelopes?
I must have sent them the carbon paper.
What an original mistake.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll send it right away, and I'll even postmark it yesterday so it'll get there soon.
What's the point? You've already given him a week's head start. We'll never see that camera again.
That's a shame, too, because I'd really love to take a picture of Klinger doing his job. I wouldn't have to worry about him moving.
Rosie? I need a favor.
Sure, Klinger. Anything for a friend. With $5.
I just want to talk.
Okay, $3.
Where would a guy sell stolen merchandise around here?
You targeted the wrong person. I'm strictly legit.
Okay, $5.
You heard of a place called Little Chicago?
Little Chicago? What's that?
Big place in field somewhere. Just like Macy's, except everything there's stolen from Gimbel's.
Black market, huh?
Pitch black.
That sounds like what I'm looking for. Where is this place?
Always one step ahead of the law. You think MASH Mobile? This Little Chicago. Really toddling town.
Where is it right now?
Uh-oh. Rosie's memory seems to be slipping.
How much to cure your amnesia?
Oh, Klinger, you just like family. $3.
Very good. It's good. Very good. Very good. Just come in last week.
But I'm giving you Oh, $20. Okay, $20. 10. Okay. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 뭐?
Hey! This is the watch I lost last year. Where did you get it?
Wait a minute, G.I. How do you know it's your watch?
Well, how many Lady Benrises do you have that say Max Klinger on the back?
This is my last one. $20.
$20?
Of course. It's monogram.
Why do I have to pay to buy my own watch back?
You don't like it? There's complaint department.
So what do you got in cameras?
I got no camera. Try over there.
Good radio. Thank you.
Hey, buddy, I'm looking for a special kind of camera. Makes its own pictures. You push a button, pull it out from the other side, wait a while, and...
Ah, you mean Polaroid. You lucky. This brand new. Come in last week.
I had a feeling you did. How much?
For you, 80 bucks.
80 bucks? Forget it. All I got is 50.
Okay, in that case, 75. Take it or leave it.
I'm telling you, I've only got 50.
How about 60?
So.
You ought to be in pictures. You're beautiful to see. You ought to be in pictures. Oh, what a hit you will be. La la da 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 da. You're Jupiter and Mars. La la da 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 da. You're star of stars.
Hi, fellas. What's going on?
Just setting up a routine check of all vehicles, Corporal.
Well, check away. Always willing to cooperate with men carrying automatic weapons. What are you looking for?
CID's coming down hard on all the stealing that's been going on.
Oh, yeah, well, you don't have to tell me about stolen merchandise.
Mind if I look at that camera, Corporal?
Of course I don't mind. But I think it's important for you to know it was stolen.
Serial number and initials match.
Corporal, are you aware this camera's been stolen?
Yeah, sure. I just found it and bought it. It belongs to Captains Pierce and Honeycutt. Well, I'll be seeing you. Good luck with your roadblock.
Hold it, Corporal. It says here it belongs to Captains Pierce and Honeycutt. You acquainted with these men?
Acquainted? I'm the one who filed the report. I'm Max Klinger.
We got a report filed here by a Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger.
I am Maxwell Q. Klinger.
Boy, you got an answer for everything, don't you, fella?
All right, step out of the Jeep, soldier.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Captains Pierce and Honeycutt.
I'm Honeycutt. He's Pierce. You must be an MP. You have an arresting smile.
Is this yours?
baby! Oh, come to Papa. I thought I'd never gaze into that little lens again.
You're absolutely positive this is your camera?
Absolutely.
Positively. Look, it even has my BFP scratched right there.
Wait a minute. You scratched your initials in our camera?
An old habit from summer camp, where initials are 9/10 of the law.
Well, don't forget that 5/10 of the camera is mine.
You signed this statement identifying this as the item that you reported stolen.
You bet.
Scratch my initials in that, too, if you don't mind. New camp habit.
Fine work, young man. Glad to see somebody's on the beam.
We like to work fast, sir. See, we got the report yesterday, so you get the camera back today.
Which means we would have gotten it a week ago if Klinger had filed that report when he should have.
Is that so? Could you initial this here, too, please?
I'd be happy to.
Where was the camera finally found? In a box of stolen Cracker Jacks?
Did you nab the desperado?
Yes, sir. We caught him red-handed.
Boy, I'd like to get my hands on that guy.
Who was the creep, anyway?
Corporal Maxwell Klinger.
What are you kidding?
Son, your helmet must be a little snug. Klinger's our company clerk.
See, in order to have a criminal mentality, one must first have a mentality.
Sergeant, as commander of this unit, I can attest Klinger would never take that camera.
Yeah, well, neighbors are always surprised. We caught him dead to rights.
Hey, we're two of his best buddies.
That may be. But you're also going to be two of our best witnesses. This is pretty damning evidence.
Wait
hold
a
it.
second.
Sorry, Captain, you got a problem? You talk to CID.
And so I took the MPs back to the spot where Little Chicago was, and the whole place was gone. Not a trace.
It's been a long day for you, hasn't it, son?
How would you like to spend 3 hours in a detention cell with a drunken Mongolian pickpocket? He tried to lift my wallet 4 times. 5.
Well, we all wanted you to know you've got our complete support.
Does that include the witnesses for the prosecution?
Hey, wait a second. All we did was tell him it was our camera.
You also told him that I held back the stolen goods report for a week.
We wouldn't have said anything at all if we'd known you were the one who stole it. Well, you know what I mean.
You guys are going to be wonderful on the stand. Why don't we just call the firing squad now and avoid the rush? I lay out $60 trying to help my friends, and this is the thanks I get.
Come on, we're not ungrateful. Don't give me that
we'd
stuff.
have never said anything to get you in trouble on purpose.
Now, everybody calm down and let grayer heads prevail. Let's look at the facts. Before the Army gets involved in a court-martial, there's got to be an investigation.
Why? Colonel, I'm like a son to you, aren't I?
The Lebanese lad I never had.
And you know I'd never lie to you if the chips were really down.
I'd bet my carcass on it.
Then believe me, sir, I didn't steal anything. There. Now you don't have to investigate.
I wish it were up to me, son, but the Army's got its own way of doing things. That's why they've assigned an independent, impartial investigator.
A total stranger? Someone who's never broken bread with me, never basked in the warmth of my smile?
Klinger, put down the shovel. You're innocent.
This investigator will find out he's on a wild goose chase.
Oh, yeah? With my luck, he'll be some weenie guy who's just itching for a chance to get even for the lousy hand life dealt him. Who resents swarthy men of action. Excuse me, sir. My wild goose is cooked.
So this is what he meant when he said he was a photography buff.
Aren't you a trifle overexposed? You were just supposed to watch the camera.
Gentlemen, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to bring my passport up to date. See, in mere seconds, I will show you the proper use of this toy.
Forget it, Marlena.
I'm really not in the mood.
I was before, but I'm certainly not now.
I take it things are not looking up for our thief of Baghdad?
Oh, he'll be fine as long as he doesn't find out where the colonel hid his razor.
One can hardly blame Klinger. Even the most inept investigator is going to stumble on the shadowy career of our dead-end kid cum laude.
He's right, you know. The only reason the Army let him in was because prison turned him down.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Toss a blanket over him until the investigator leaves?
While you gentlemen ponder the next chapter of Crime and Punishment, I will show you a magnificent portrait of...
your better half. Here. Klinger, this is the best damn job of cataloging I've ever seen. No telling how many lives you've saved. Hello.
Captain, this is B.J. Honeycutt, my esteemed colleague. And this is Corporal Maxwell Klinger, our even more esteemed company clerk. Gentlemen, this is Captain Triplett from CID headquarters.
Pleased to meet you, Corporal.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Corporal. Oh, beg pardon. I didn't know we had company.
Colonel Potter, meet Captain Arvin Triplett, special investigator from CID.
Pleased to meet you, Colonel.
Likewise, Captain. I'm afraid you caught me in mid-paperwork. Do you mind if I do a little business with my clerk? It won't take long.
Certainly, Colonel.
Corporal, are this week's requisitions ready for my...
Hancock, John, sir.
Now, how are you coming with that detailed inventory of the supply room?
All completed, sir.
Isn't he
Oh, he's a real paper tiger.
Now for the really tough one. Have you completed indexing the patient's medical records for the last year?
Oh, come on, Colonel. He's only human.
Cross-index to blood type, sir. Also to height and mother's maiden name.
Every so often I toss him a knuckleball, but wouldn't you know it, he always handles it.
No time for blushing, sir. I'm off to post-op to read to the soldiers with eye damage.
Well, thanks to Klinger, the rest of my day is free. Now, what can I do you for, Captain?
Well, if you don't mind, Colonel, I think I'd like to go to my tent and unpack my things.
Of course.
If Klinger hasn't beaten me to it.
Uh-huh.
And then Klinger said to me, it's not the quantity of souls in your parish, but the quantity of souls in your parish that don't perish. Yeah. I've never forgotten that, Captain.
How could anyone forget that, Father?
I know I can't. Can you?
No, it ranks right up there with the golden rule.
Even under the burden of his many responsibilities, I can't look up from one of my services without seeing his smiling countenance, front row center. Klinger is a comfort to us all. Indeed.
Indeed.
I think Klinger's record speaks for itself, Father.
Wow, Father, they got cold cuts.
Yeah, that Klinger, he's a real great guy. Always coming through for us. See these fresh oranges? Klinger traded 6 cases of sea rations for them. Thanks to those phony labels he's stuck on them. The 8063rd thinks they're getting French pâté. What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy.
Captain, here's to your happy bon voyage from the 4077.
Yes, the 4077. Home of Albert Schweitzer, Joan of Arc, and Champion, the Wonder Horse, all rolled into one. Maxwell Klinger.
Yeah, well, you gotta admit, he's quite a guy.
Congratulations, fellas. In the short time that I've been here, you've managed to lay on enough whitewash to cover the Great Wall of China. No one's tried to insult my intelligence this badly since basic training.
Look, Captain, we wouldn't have whitewashed him if we didn't think he was a pretty terrific guy.
Maybe we overdid it a little, but it's only because we care about him.
You can't be with someone day and night for months without learning something about his character. Down to my bones. I know that boy did not swipe the camera.
Relax.
Klinger's off the hook.
Huh? What do you mean he's off the hook?
I found absolutely no hard evidence that points to Corporal Klinger's guilt.
Oh, no, that's more like
Yeah, sure, he's obviously a top-notch finagler and con artist, but the Army's full of those.
Oh, this calls for another round. Rosie, let's have some drinks on me to the man of the hour, Captain Triplett.
Come on out. Oh, by the way, when you see Klinger, give him a message for me. Tell him the heat is on. CID is investigating stolen goods, so this bad time to sell anything in Little Chicago. Okay, I get the drinks now.
No, not for me. I've just gone back to work.
Max, it's moments like this when I wish I were still a buck private digging a trench at Vimy Ridge.
Just lay it on the line, Colonel.
Son, the official recommendation from Captain Triplett is that within the next few days you be brought up on charges for a special court-martial.
Court-martial? What'll they do to me if I'm found guilty?
They'll probably give you 6 months.
Well, at least the stockade is safer than this place. North Koreans aren't going to waste their expensive mortar rounds in a license plate factory.
I don't want to throw a dart in that optimistic balloon of yours, but that's 6 months at hard labor.
Hard labor. I don't like either of those words.
Gets worse, lad. They'll slap you with a dishonorable discharge, which means no vet benefits. Plus, a civilian criminal record dogging you for the rest of your life.
Hey, look at this. It's a Polaroid.
If you need more penicillin, I'll get it for you.
All right, boys. What's all the tumult?
The camera's been stolen. They're having a little problem with the stolen goods report of yours.
What, they couldn't read my typing?
They couldn't read it because they didn't receive it.
I must have sent them the carbon paper.
What an original mistake.
Little Chicago, what's that?
Big place in field somewhere, just like Macy's, except everything there's stolen from gimbals.
Hey, buddy, I'm looking for a special kind of camera.
You mean Polaroid. You lucky. This brand new. Come in last week.
Corporal, are you aware this camera's been stolen?
Yeah, sure. I just found it and bought it.
All right, step out of the Jeep, soldier.
Down to my bones. I know that boy did not swipe the camera.
Relax. Klinger's off the hook.
Oh, by the way, when you see Klinger, give him a message for me. Tell him the heat is on. CID is investigating stolen goods, so this bad time to sell anything in Little Chicago. Okay, I get the drinks now.
No, not for me. I've just gone back to work.
Court-martial?
They'll slap you with a dishonorable discharge, which means no vet benefits. Plus, a civilian criminal record dogging you for the rest of your life.
What I don't understand is, even if I did it, which I didn't, why are they making such a big deal over one lousy camera?
Well, they figure big crime rings behind all these thefts, and they hope you lead them to the bigger sharks in the pond.
Wonderful.
Son, I'm sorry to have to tell you this. The Army says if you can name some names, they'd be willing to call the whole thing off.
Colonel, the only way I could name names is if I was a crook, which I'm not. I wish I was. Then I could rat on my buddies and get off.
Well, don't go and get yourself fitted for a ball and chain yet. You've still got your day in court, and you've got the truth on your side.
With all due respect, sir, at this point, I'd rather have an unimpeachable paid-off witness.
You got more important things to worry about, like getting yourself a defense counsel.
My Uncle Harry's the best whiplash man in Toledo, but he's tied up right now. Could we put this off for 10 years to life?
Well, don't worry about getting a real lawyer. In these parts, the Army only uses officers, one for your side, one for their side. You can even pick your own if you have somebody in mind.
I can't represent you. We're both witnesses for the prosecution.
Didn't Colonel Potter tell you that?
Sure he did, but picture this. If one of the state's two-star witnesses suddenly defends me to the hilt, then the whole case would be exposed as an ugly fabrication of sham.
I think that's what's known as a conflict of interest.
Oh, sure. They got rules for everything. What are they paying you to torpedo me?
They subpoenaed us.
Klinger, why are you trusting your future to the hands of a man whose sole legal knowledge is the age of consent in all 48 states?
That's what makes him the perfect choice. He can talk anybody into anything. Just ask 2/3 of the nursing staff.
Klinger, you're missing the point. A court-martial board is not going to be swayed by the carnal cliches of a third-rate Lothario. What you need for your defense is a man who will bring to it an air of dignity and stature.
Yeah, but where are we going to get somebody like that?
We're going to get me.
You?
Charles Emerson Winchester, defender of the downtrodden.
Charles, you do all the trodding. That's how they got down.
Why the sudden interest in Klinger's welfare?
Yeah. You don't even like me. You're always calling me those long four-letter words.
I will defend you because I'm the officer most qualified to do so.
Finally! Someone who thinks I'm innocent.
I didn't say that. Your guilt or innocence doesn't concern me in the least. What concerns me is winning.
Sounds like a lawyer to me.
Now, this is serious business. What makes you so sure you can win?
Why not? After all, what is an attorney but a graduate student who couldn't get into medical school?
Gee, somehow being defended by a guy who hates my guts makes me nervous.
A good lawyer is not swayed by disaffection for one's guts. It'd be a rare opportunity. The litigious excitement, the thrust and parry of a verbal joust with a worthy opponent.
I didn't understand a word he said. What a perfect lawyer.
Don't do it, Klinger.
Let I-Corps assign somebody.
Oh, sure. Some apathetic clock puncher who doesn't care whether he wins or loses. Let me defend you, Klinger, and I assure you, you won't regret it. It'll be the most rational decision you've made since you renounced women's wear. Consider, Klinger, the first syllable of Winchester is win.
Okay, Major, you got yourself a client.
Major, tell the court, if you would, please, what you know of the defendant's character.
All right. Maxwell Klinger is a rare individual. Not only is he honest and trustworthy, a font of loyalty.
Your Honor, would you instruct the witness to stop tittering and answer the question?
Please answer the question, Margaret. Major.
I'm trying to help, but this isn't easy. He is also the cement that binds our unit. Binds our unit!
I render an opinion from the bench. Continued hysterics from the witness might tend to undermine her credibility.
Major, you may step down and continue all the way to out. We don't need her.
And she's one of the friendly witnesses.
I would like to call to the stand one Father Francis Mulcahy. Thank you, Father. Father, would you tell the court in your own sacred words your assessment of my client's character?
I'd be delighted. I think the following anecdote capsulizes the essence of the man.
Please proceed and speak up.
Recently, I find myself in need of some new Bibles for my Sunday school class.
Ixnay, Father.
Klinger, this is no time for modesty. Please proceed, Father.
The old ones were all tattered. Now, where was I going to find 18 new Bibles, and at a price we could afford?
Where, indeed.
Well, sir, I confided my dilemma to Klinger, and somehow, like a miracle, the next week, 18 brand new Bibles turned up. I don't know how he convinced the Seoul Plaza Hotel to make that generous donation.
That's a wonderful story, Father, but I don't think I can base the case on the stickiness of my client's fingers.
Sticky fingers? You mean hot Bibles?
Hey, Hawk, what kept you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got wrapped up in that symphony on Charles's tape recorder.
Oh, yeah?
I completely lost track of time.
Isn't that thing fantastic? The resonance, the clarity. When was the last time you heard the 1812 overture sound so lifelike?
Not since 1812.
I'm gonna get you on a slow boat to China.
Hey, Hawk, knock off the noise, will you?
Oh, yeah? Why should... Oh, I know. You're just jealous because I'm in great voice tonight.
Oh, I'll show you what great voice you're in. I'll record it on Charles' tape recorder and make you listen to it. How could he afford such an expensive tape recorder?
Are you kidding? Money means nothing to Charles. He's the only American who landed at Incheon with traveler's checks.
I'll bet you Charles paid more than $200 for that tape recorder, and I'm talking American dollars.
Oh, listen. I was in Seoul. I saw a used one. I'm sorry, for $250. $250.
I'm telling you, this business is giving me a headache.
I think we've made an important medical discovery. If you act drunk long enough, you get a real hangover. I need a wet compress and a dry martini.
Later, we got hooks to bait. I am so glad he keeps his key in here now. I hated going through his socks.
Oh, I hope this guy makes his move soon.
He's made it.
What?
The tape recorder's gone.
Oh, terrific. We're off baiting the hook, and the fish comes in here and picks the lock.
Evening, Charles.
Hi, Charles. Man, Connicut, get off my footlocker.
So how you doing? Tell him.
You tell him. You take a punch better.
Okay, Charles, there's something very important I have to tell you.
Yes, Connicut?
But no one can tell it quite the way Hawkeye can.
Charles.
Yes, Pierce.
Somebody came. I think somebody took your tape recorder.
What are you babbling about?
Your tape recorder.
It's not in your footlocker.
It isn't. How do you know that?
Well, I'm sitting on it, and I can tell.
Connicut, you do indeed possess hindsight. The tape recorder is not in the footlocker.
No.
It is with Klinger. I want him to commit his testimony to memory.
When are you going to get your tape recorder back under lock and key where nobody can get at it?
Tomorrow.
Good.
Why this sudden interest in my tape recorder?
Charles, haven't you heard? The place is crawling with thieves.
These thieves don't crawl very fast.
I don't understand it. 3 days and no takers.
So where's Klinger?
I don't know. You don't think he went AWOL, do you?
Nah. How far can a man run on rubber legs?
Why would he want to run away? Man has all the confidence in the world in me.
Please don't take me, sirs. I don't want to go.
Klinger, I thought you had more smarts. Under the beds in post-op is the first place we had a look.
There you are, my cowering little criminal. Major, I've given this an awful lot of thought. I've decided to stand up like a man at the court-martial and beg for postponement.
Perish the thought. Postponements are for losers.
Perfect.
Come on, Max. How big a case can they have against you when their star witnesses are two of your closest friends?
After I get finished testifying for you, they're going to award you a good conduct medal.
On top of that, Winchester's got my deposition, and I put in a couple of hundred good words for you.
That's great, sir, but I still wish you could be there in distinguished person.
Sorry, son, but some of us have to stay behind in case we have to put out the welcome stretcher.
Good luck, Klinger. You are the cement that binds our unit together.
Now she gets it right.
Goodbye, Klinger. My prayers are with you.
I appreciate that, Father, especially after the 18 Bibles.
Oh, forget about that, son. Your heart was in the right place, even if your hands weren't.
You know, with this kind of support, maybe I just might beat this rap.
To a veritable pulp, Max. I shall personally see to it.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get this show on the road.
Good luck, Klinger.
Stand what?
At ease, take a seat.
Just look at him. My worthy teenage opponent. Where is the challenge?
I'm surprised he doesn't have training wheels for his briefcase.
You're as good as cleared, Max. I could whip him with one deposition tied behind my back.
The Special Court-Martial of the United States Army versus Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger is now in session. The defendant is charged with one count, grand theft. We will now entertain opening statements by counsel.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members of the court, my worthy opponent, I shall be brief. I intend to prove to this august tribunal that my client is totally innocent of the malicious and unfounded charges which have been brought against him. And though my learned colleague, with his months of experience, undoubtedly believes otherwise, I shall hold the Army accountable for the vindictive manner in which it is persecuting and prosecuting this innocent man. Psst. Over here, sir. I mean, of course, this innocent man, sir.
That's interestingly stated, Major Winchester, but you're out of order.
Out of order? I don't understand.
It's not your turn. The prosecution speaks first.
Of course he does.
Boy, these guys are real sticklers. Yeah.
Colonel, I finally found that rectal thermometer invoice. Klinger had it filed under business equipment.
Thank you.
In a couple of days, I'll have this cockeyed system all straightened out.
Don't uncockeye that system, Major. Otherwise, when Klinger gets back, he won't know how to misplace the stuff properly so he can find it later.
What if he doesn't come back?
Knock off that kind of talk, Major Houlihan.
I'm sorry, Colonel.
We've got to keep positive thoughts here. Now, how you doing, Padre?
Actually, I'm quite enjoying the job, Colonel. Temporary though it may be. I only wish I had a machine like this for my own personal use.
Well, talk to Klinger when he gets back. Probably plenty more where he hustled this one from. Damn, I wish I could be there in person to vouch for his character.
Now then, Captain Pierce, this shouldn't take long. For the record, I have here a statement declaring that the camera which was found in the defendant's possession was the same camera that you reported stolen. Is this your signature?
Rather mundane opening ploy.
Yes, but when I signed that,
Thank
I didn't...
you, Captain, you've answered the question. And does this statement not also acknowledge that Corporal Klinger failed to file a stolen goods report when asked to do so by his commanding officer?
Yes, but he filed it as soon as we found out
As soon
the
as you
reason
and Captain Honeycutt discovered his so-called oversight and left him no choice.
Objection. The prosecution is clearly trying to lead the witness.
Mr. President, although the prosecution has subpoenaed and Captain Pierce is a friend of the defendant, he has continually expressed a reluctance to testify against him. Clearly, he is a hostile witness, and pursuant to the Uniform Code of Military Justice, I believe that it is my right to employ a greater latitude in questioning him.
Captain Rollins, you have certainly done your homework.
How appropriate for a schoolboy.
Objection overruled. Proceed, Captain Rollins.
Just, what?
Major, sit down.
Now then, Captain Pierce, where were you when the camera was stolen?
I was in surgery in the OR, and so might I add was Corporal...
Confine your answers to the questions, Captain, please. Now then, where was Corporal Klinger?
As I was about to say, Corporal Klinger was in the OR, helping out as he always does.
I see, helping out.
Yes.
Would that include such things as leaving the OR to go for penicillin?
Well, yes, but that was, if I may say so, a compassionate and heroic function.
And just how long did he take to perform this compassionate and heroic function?
Well, I don't know. I was busy with a patient. I wasn't watching a clock, but it certainly wasn't long.
Well, long enough for Klinger to get to your tent, take the camera, stash it away, and return.
No, not as long as that.
How do you know that? Did you not just tell this court that you were busy with a patient and not watching the clock?
Well, those were my words, but that's not what I said.
That's short, Captain Pierce. You don't know how long Corporal Klinger was out of the OR.
Objection. The question is irrelevant and immaterial, and I'm sure a few other things. I fail to see how this damning testimony establishes my client's guilt or innocence.
Well, you're the only one, Major. Overruled. Captain, answer the question. I might remind you that you're still under oath.
I don't know how long Klinger was gone, but the supply room
Thank
is
you.
very...
Your witness, Major. I have no further questions.
Say not.
In your opinion, Captain Pierce, would Klinger take your camera?
No. Objection.
Sustained.
Colonel, you have to eat. Depriving yourself of food isn't going to help Klinger.
Next, Major, you're going to tell me to make all gone.
Everyone shows their anxiety in different ways, Colonel, but to shun the necessities of life...
It's not the anxiety, it's the pimento loaf.
They're back.
Well, what happened?
Klinger's only hope is to get a recess long enough to go to law school.
My deposition ought to help. Did they get to it yet?
They did, and it was very nice, Colonel. But the prosecuting attorney also had depositions from 3 I-Corps supply clerks, the accounts payable department at a Tokyo dress manufacturer.
Please, enough.
And I wasn't much help either.
Attention all personnel. In honor of the return of Captains Pierce and Honeycutt, we're having a big Meet the Wounded party in OR.
Great. 2 bloodbaths in 1 day.
How then do you explain that when the arresting MPs returned with you to that exact spot, not 30 minutes later, there was no trace of this little Chicago?
Well, he must have packed up and left.
Oh, come on now, Corporal. Isn't this obviously a case of res ipsa loquitur?
Racial Pepsi-Cola?
I must object strenuously.
On what grounds?
Because, have it in a minute.
Major, we don't have all day. What is your objection?
Understand. Unum pillulae acidus salicylicus, trace in diem post sebum.
Forgive my ignorance, Mr. President, but that's a term I'm not familiar with.
Oh, don't know.
Well, I am. Major, I want you to explain to this court exactly what that means.
Aspirin 3 times a day.
Easy on the suction, or we'll turn him inside out.
Look, shrapnel.
Yes, he's sure got his minimum daily requirement of iron.
Forceps. Damn it, hurry up.
Poor boy's been here before, hasn't he, Doctor?
Unfortunately, too many of them come back for seconds.
Here are those towels you asked for, Major Willie.
Thanks, Father. Goldman, get these towels distributed.
The point is, gentlemen, that my client is totally innocent of all the charges against him. Of that, there can be no question. But if you, in your wisdom, do not agree, think of me. My expenditure of time and effort has been staggering. And what of my credibility? 3 generations of Winchesters have never lost an argument, much less a trial. If you send this man to the stockade, it will be an injustice, albeit a minor one. But the damage to my reputation will be a tragedy of epic proportions. With that, I leave you to your collective consciences to deliberate my fate and his. The defense rests.
Please, sir. Will you handle my appeal?
Retractor, Margaret. Any more of these fellows come back, we'll have to start fitting them with zippers. Leave it there, Margaret. I've got a bleeder.
Father, I can use you again.
Oh, yes, Major.
Tell him we're going to need more blood in here, and then give Dr. Pierce a hand.
Hey, what are you doing? Beautiful. Keep snarling. You've got a real future in pictures.
And after careful deliberation, we, the members of the Special Court Martial, find you, the accused, Corporal Maxwell Q. Klinger, serial number 328.
We're on our side.
Sorry to interrupt, Colonel Drake, but we'd be sorrier if we didn't.
What is going on here?
Only a little ex post facto, habeas corpus, flagrante delicto, delightful and lovely.
Captain, you are interrupting a United States Army court-martial, and you better have a good explanation.
We
have a terrific
You'll really
explanation.
like our explanation.
What are you doing? Have you no regard for the sanctity of these proceedings?
I'm proceeding right to the stockade. Let him talk.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. You're fired.
Will you get to the point?
Talk is cheap, especially when one picture is worth 1,000 words. The missing piece to the puzzle was provided by Captain Rollins during his inspired 3rd degree.
You see, he pointed out that Klinger wasn't in the OR when the camera was stolen, and we realized that all the thefts took place when we were in surgery.
So when we got back to camp, we staged a phony OR.
Light-fingered Louie here thought everyone was in surgery. Captain Pierce and I put Major Winchester's tape recorder on display.
You what?
While we lurked in the shadows, our model thief came by to have his picture taken.
I think he looks better with the cuffs on, don't you?
Corporal, I was about to find you guilty, but in the light of this new evidence, I think that your friends here have helped us avert a serious miscarriage of justice. Case is dismissed.
I beat the rap.
There you are, Max. I told you I'd get you off.
Guys, I can't just take your camera.
You paid for it.
And we think it's appropriate that the new owner takes the picture.
All right, everybody. Now get in there and scrunch together a little more.
Somebody get my oils. I can paint this cluster with less fuss.
Sorry to interrupt you, folks, but do you know where I could find Father Francis Mulcahy?
I'm Father Mulcahy.
Yes, Father, I'd like to ask you a few questions. It's about some stolen Bibles, 18 to be exact.
Don't say another word, Father. Let your counselor handle this.
a cigarette?
No, thanks. Well, speaking for the British contingent, Sergeant Barnstable and I have had a smashing Christmas.
Thanks. It's been a real hoot breaking bread with you two.
Come back when it's warmer. Maybe we can break the butter.
Last call for my mouth-watering turkey.
The bird that gave its life so that others might be ill.
Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
I didn't think the dinner was so bad. But then I'm in no condition to judge. This is my 5th powdered eggnog.
You better lay off. Your stomach will get powder burns.
Much obliged for the gasoline, or petrol, as you boys like to put it. Should keep our generators generating till tomorrow's shipment.
Now, just consider it our Christmas present. Well, we best be off.
Yes, we don't want to be late, do we? After all, it's Boxing Day tomorrow, isn't it?
Boxing Day? Who's fighting?
Absolutely no one. Klinger, in England, a country of which you may or may not have heard, the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day. It's the custom for the masters and the servants of the manor to trade places.
And in the case of the military, the officers trade jobs with the other ranks. You're enlisted men for a day.
Hey, that's my kind of tradition.
The only British tradition that's harder to swallow than mutton. No offense.
It does wonders for the morale in our unit, especially at this time of year with the lads being so far away from home.
From the long faces I see around here, you could do worse than to consider Boxing Day yourselves. Well, cheerio.
Sergeant?
Good luck, sir.
Fantastic. You know, Major Cass, those are the kind of ideas that keep the sun from setting on your umpire.
Quaint. Well, thanks very much. Ta-ta.
Ta.
Ta-ta.
How about it, Colonel?
I don't know. I'm a little gun-shy of any tradition that hasn't been done before.
If I'm not overstepping my underlingness, what you're gun-shy of is giving up your cushy-tushy job.
Cushy-tushy, my you-know-what. I got the toughest job in this whole camp. Chock full of heavy responsibilities, big decisions.
Sure, like whether to nap in your tent or your office, or whether to read Zane Grey or listen to Tex Ritter records.
Or whether or not to bust an insubordinate clerk.
Nothing personal, sir.
Would you boys step over here for a minute?
Come on, come on. The weather is better over here anyway.
Sit down. Sit down.
Thank you very much.
Klinger, there are those who are meant to be led, and there are those who are meant to lead, which just goes to prove that this Boxing Day idea is absurd.
Is that so?
Of course. Once the lower classes have even a sniff of the good life, it's so hard to reconcile them to their proper place again.
You know something, Winchester? Any idea you hate that bad must be worth serious consideration. What do you boys think?
Trading places could be fun.
Trading places?
And a Christian gesture at that. Not unlike Christ washing the feet of the apostles.
I'll trade places with anybody who isn't sober.
I'm not washing anybody's feet.
One salient point I think you've overlooked, is the medical unit. Having a man from the motor pool operate on a patient could be rather impractical.
Winchester, just how short of smarts do you think I am? We've got a Christmas truce on, and only a couple of patients in post-op. Now, if you'll excuse me, Doctor, I'd like to get a couple of other opinions on this matter. Folks, if you can hear me over the sound of your chattering teeth, I'd like to ask you a question. It seems that the British have a tradition whereon the officers trade places with the enlisted personnel. Now, how would you feel if we did the very same thing at the 4077?
All opposed? Thank you.
Well, folks, I think you've made your feelings pretty clear to me. And so, as my Christmas present to you, we'll do it. As my last official act as temporarily deposed monarch, I hereby appoint Maxwell Q. Klinger as official reigning CO of the 4077, which makes me your new company clerk.
I can't believe you're actually going to trade places with this jerk.
You heard these people. This is going to be great for morale.
I think it's a ridiculous idea.
We're about to hear from the commanding jerk.
All right, listen up. First of all, I want to thank our great and benevolent former leader for bestowing on me the mantle of leadership. I want all my loyal subjects to be rest assured that I will not let this go to my head. I will be fair but firm.
Enough of this baloney, so who's trading with who?
Well, Colonel Corporal?
I'll have that decision First thing in the morning. Hey, I've made my first decision.
Merry Boxing Day, rise and shiver.
Another fantasy interruptus. We're just about to undo the first snap on her parka.
Klinger's called a meeting in his office in 10 minutes.
Winchester only recognizes one 5:30 per day. This is not it.
Klinger figures if he's going to be colonel for a day, he wants the day to last as long as possible.
I'm not going anywhere until somebody takes this tennis ball out of my mouth.
We were all drunk. You're not going to hold us to what we said last night.
It still is last night.
Sorry, boys, but I gave my word. This ain't no picnic for me either, you know. Last time I was up this early, it was to sit on a milking stool and grab me a handful of bossy.
If your fingers were as cold as mine are now, that cow would have jumped over the moon.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Meeting in 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. I know it's early, but I wanted to get a good jump on the day. Up, up. Now then, gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a war on.
Wake up, Hawk. There's a war on.
So, gentlemen, here are your assignments.
Your clipboard, sir.
Hey, I think I'm going to like this. Thank you, Colonel.
Call me Corporal, Colonel.
Thank you, Potter. Now, we all know what goof-offs Doctors Pierce and Honeycutt can be when they're together.
The man was born to command.
And I think it would be for the best if you two were split up. Former Captain Pierce, you'll be an orderly, along with former Father Mulcahy.
An orderly, that's a job I can do in my sleep, and I'm going to.
You'll both report to current head nurse Nakahara. I'm sure she can use some help with the cleanup detail.
Oh, nice. Godliness will be next to cleanliness.
Former Captain Honeycutt, you will be on KP with former Major Houlihan.
KP? I didn't go into a kitchen when I was married.
I'll watch. You drive.
And that brings us to Major Charles Emerson Winchester, the private. Yo. As our resident gourmet and lover of good food, you will serve as aide de chow for our head cook, Major Salvatore Pernelli.
It'd be a rare pleasure.
Pleasure?
For him, this honor graduate of the School of Cordon, Greece.
Let me get this straight. I'll be commanding him.
Exactly. Be worth a 24-hour demotion if only to teach you that soup is not a solid object.
Gentlemen, that's all I have. Dismissed.
I have taken the liberty of planning an evening repast, the likes of which have never before crossed your plebeian palate.
Can't wait.
Every course can be made with ingredients found in these pathetic pantries. The entree will be chipped beef bourguignon.
How's that?
To you, Chateaubriand on a shingle. Along with potatoes lyonnaise. And for dessert, I'm leaning toward a rum baba. You know what a rum baba is?
Yeah, it's one of them Desi Arnaz songs.
And you call yourself a chef?
No, I call myself a cook. Chefs ain't got tattoos. Now, if I may interrupt your dinner menu, in 20 minutes, we're going to have company for breakfast. The Jolly Company.
You're the boss man.
Thank you. And I myself have planned a menu. Oatmeal, eggs, toast.
Ah, the triple crown of blood.
Keep your opinions to yourself and bring me some eggs.
And exactly how many will we be needing?
2 sacks.
You expect me to lug these monstrosities clear over to the stove?
Well, I'm reasonable. If it'll make it any easier, you can move the stove to the eggs. And after that, we're going to need 4 sacks of oats. Those are the big ones.
Oh, Rita. You know, it does a man so good to do manual labor.
Is it sacrilegious to beat up a priest with a mop?
Orderly. Time to change the linen.
We just finished the floor and vice versa. What about breakfast?
Sorry, you'll have your breakfast right after they have theirs.
Oh, of course. How disorderly of me.
We'll start right here with Slater.
Don't worry, son. We'll be careful.
Slater has nothing to worry about. I sewed a warranty on his transverse colon.
Now, when changing sheets with the patient in the bed, the idea is to divide the bed into 2 halves.
First they divide the country, now the furniture.
What's taking them so long with the chow?
Maybe they're trying to improve it with aging.
This keeps up, Michelin's going to take away one of our stars.
It's not our fault. We're still waiting for the cook.
He probably ain't even slaughtered the spams yet.
You think they're steamed now? Wait till they get the food. Watch it, you're sweating in the oatmeal.
What load of difference?
Relax, Charles. Tomorrow this will all be forgotten.
On the contrary, I will have my trust to remember it by.
1 O-N-L. Only 1. Y space O-P. Damn.
Pretty good typing. You're up to 6 dams a minute. Let's see how you're doing so far, soldier. This DA-26s are pretty simple. Requisition order 4077 mush.
That was my first dam.
8 letters, 7 of them right. Not bad for an hour's work. Don't worry about it, lad. It took me a little while to get the hang of it, too.
Where'd you get that?
Out of my desk. Now, when you're through with the requisitions, and the morning reports, and the casualty figures, and the duty rosters, check on that shipment of gasoline.
Sir, just one question. Is this a normal day's work for the company clerk?
I'd have to admit, no.
I thought so.
To make it a normal day's work, I'd have to add running into Ouijambu for some oats for the colonel's horse.
Thank you, sir.
And getting on the horn to wheel and deal for some cheroots for the colonel's humidor.
That'll be all, Colonel.
When you get your next work typed, let me know. I'll be in my office. Hold all my calls, unless it's MacArthur.
Damn!
7!
How you doing, Winchester?
Splendidly.
You look good. Maybe you'd like to dry your head.
No, okay. Now that breakfast's been served, I thought I'd go on back to the swamp and relax a bit.
Relax? Lunch is coming up, but you haven't even scraped the grill, scoured the pots, or reamed out the grease traps.
Don't you have someone to do all that?
Today I do.
Yeah, I have an idea. Since today's a holiday and we're all so festive, why don't we have lunch catered?
You got a great sense of humor for a working stiff. Get busy while I'm still so amused.
Right. Just get that shipment out as PDQ as possible.
Not bad. You got the carbons in backwards on the motor pool disbursements, but I could read them with the mirror.
Well, I've just made up for that. Pulled off a coup de scrounge that even you'd be proud of. We're next up for gasoline delivery.
What'd it cost us?
Just 10 pounds of peanut brittle.
What?
You know, the shipment General Sawyer sent over after we did the cesarean on his collie.
Do you have any idea what the street value of peanut brittle is? In Tokyo, a half a pound can buy you 8 hours of top-of-the-line geisha.
Well, wouldn't you say that keeping the lights burning and the stove working is just a little more important than satisfying your sweet tooth?
True. We need gasoline to keep us alive, but gasoline is a Bush League finagle. 2 Archie comics and a bag of Walnettos. Next time, don't be afraid to ask for help when you're in over your head.
In excelsis Deo.
This country really knows how to throw a winter.
I'm afraid you missed a smudge there, Hawkeye.
Father, the morning's almost all shot. Why don't we get it first thing in July? And why are you taking this cleaning so seriously?
Look here, Hawkeye. I am as much fun as the next guy. But this is a hospital, and hospitals are supposed to be clean. You ought to know that. You used to be a doctor.
Doctor, I need to talk to you.
Remember, I only do windows.
Slater is running a temp of 102, and his hemoglobin is 10.
Infection. Get another CBC and start him on pen and streptomycin in the usual doses.
Right.
He's stable enough to be transferred to the 121st. I'll see what's holding up the chopper. That is, if it's okay, Major.
Don't tell me about snow. I spent the winter of '44 in the Ardennes. Still got ice in my navel.
Colonel?
Yes?
This requires a genuine article. I got a kid with a temperature and a sinking hemoglobin. I got to get him to the 121st before it gets any worse.
Afraid not, Pierce. Blizzard just buried Seoul, and it's heading this way.
Terrific.
They just told me nothing's moving. Only way a chopper's gonna get out of there is on a dog sled.
Oh, no, the gasoline shipment.
Don't worry, you'll still be able to eat your peanut brittle in the dark.
So what are we going to do now?
Well, Chief?
Gentlemen, I think we should first address ourselves to what we know. It's cold.
Look, I got a boy in there whose temperature and hemoglobin are having a tug of war. If that should turn into a full-blown hemorrhage and then our lights go out, so could his. Why don't we address ourselves to that, gentlemen?
Don't get your knickers in a twist, Pierce. All we can do is sit tight and try to maximize our minimums. We know we got 2 days' supply of gasoline. That'll buy us a little time. Thank goodness we got plenty of kerosene for the heaters. Of course, I'm not saying anything our CO here doesn't already know himself.
Well, that goes without saying. Now then, gentlemen, it seems to me this is just the kind of situation when a good CO turns to his company clerk for suggestions.
Oh, no, I would never presume.
Permission to presume, Corporal.
First thing I'd do is kill the generator to make sure we have enough fuel for emergency use.
He's good.
Let's hope so.
Of course, that leaves us without refrigeration, but then Mother Nature is already giving us all outdoors as a deep freeze. Last, I'd alert the kitchen to go easy on the gasoline for cooking and to hand pump the stoves.
You know, Potter, someday you could make sergeant.
Thank you, sir.
Just being an officer ain't bad.
Yeah, it makes me sorry I passed up my appointment to West Point.
It's times like this I usually call the auto club.
It's not right. When the mucky mucks decide to turn the freezer off, they don't think about us dog faces lugging the frozen chicken wings outside.
All things considered, we're a little better off than the chickens. I knew there was a hospital around here someplace.
Back hurt?
And my front, and my top, and my total bottom.
No, I just made that bed.
Too late. Oh, I sure hope peace doesn't break out right now. Jumping up would kill me. How you doing?
Well, the windows are fine, but I'm not doing so well with Slater.
Infection worse?
No, it's under control, but he's still bleeding, and his hemoglobin is 9.
You gonna go back in?
Not unless I have to. Kelly, run another hemoglobin on him in a little while and see how he's doing.
Yes, Doctor.
Aha, there you are. If we're gonna switch places, you gotta be where my place is.
Is it treason to refuse to serve liver tartare?
It's the most noble thing a man can do for his country.
Dr. Corporal. I'm coming. Well, I guess I'll be getting up now. How am I doing?
What now, Winchester?
Colonel!
I've got it. I'll burn all this paperwork and claim I had to do it to keep from freezing.
Sir!
Then I'll only have to fill out the request permission to burn paperwork.
Colonel!
Let's come back later.
There's only one man who understands this Daffy Duck system, and he's been promoted. Now, what are you busting your buttons about?
Stated briefly and with dispassion, I have already prepared 2 meals for a mess tent full of unappreciative simpletons, and now the Sergeant of Swill informs me that I've got to pump up the stove and cook dinner. Let him do it! I want out!
Hold it. This is a 24-hour deal, right?
Right.
Well, my morale's only 2/3 boosted, right, Colonel?
Oh, this is a toughie. You need real wisdom to handle this one. Colonel Klinger.
What's all the racket? Your CO can't get a between nap snooze.
Sorry, Colonel, but Private Winchester here has some prunes in his poncho.
What seems to be the problem, Winchester?
Is this a joke? I refuse to take my case to a lower species.
It's out of my hands, Private.
Very well. If I'm to continue this Boxing Day Kinderspiel, I refuse to do so under the command of this itinerant Ladmeister.
Major, I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
What don't you quite understand?
Everything after very well.
Either he goes or I go.
Gee, well, I don't know. This is the kind of decision that's beneath a CO to even think about.
Au contrary, this is exactly the kind of decision a CO has to make every day.
Well, I don't care. I hereby turn in my spatula to whoever is in command here.
Not on your life, Private.
I really could use your help.
I had a feeling it might come to that. Now you'll see why a good commander needs so many naps. Winchester, we're having this Operation Boxing Day because we needed to boost morale. And it seems to be working fine, except for one fly in the ointment. So buzz off.
Well, my morale is at an all-time low, and that is from a man who has endured 4 FDR elections.
Well, if the rest of us can get through what remains of this day, you sure can. Now, why don't you get back to that kitchen, suck it up, and pump it up? And I want you to give him the respect he deserves.
Yeah!
Well, never mind. Just treat him nice.
Don't worry, Colonel. I wouldn't interfere with Genius and his gourmet meal.
Well, well. What do you got in mind, Winchester? Are we going to live high on the hog?
Only if the hog is in a can.
Thank you, Potter.
Klinger, we need you.
Me is me or me is him?
You is you.
Oh, what a relief, because that's who I am.
Crank up the generator. We need lights in the OR. Colonel? Spike the temperature, Colonel. 105, and he's bleeding into his belly.
Did you knock out the infection?
Yeah.
What the hell is causing this fever?
How'd he look when he came in?
I didn't notice much besides the hole in his belly. In fact, that's about all there was of him.
Kid's thinner than 3-2 beer.
He is skinny, and his heart's going like crazy. Maybe when you operated on his wound, you lit the fuse on his thyroid.
Thyroid storm.
Bingo, a goiter.
Start a sodium iodide IV, stat.
Get a gurney.
We gotta go in right away and stop the bleeding. We'll be curing that thyroid posthumously.
Well, he'll never make it through surgery with that high a temp.
Empty the freezer. We gotta ice him down like a martini.
There's no ice.
We lost refrigeration when we cut the generator.
You prep, we'll try to push the down button on his temperature. Where the hell is that snow they promised?
Gloria in
Got an emergency.
Can I help?
Maybe the only one who can, Father.
Why is it so hot in here?
Because it was so cold in
Well,
here.
kill the heater. The last thing we need now is heat.
How about this, Beads? Only in Korea, huh? Here I was, mopping floors, washing windows, making beds. A talent scout sees me changing bedpans, and poof, I'm doing abdominal surgery.
Now get out there and knock him alive.
We're ready for you, doctors.
I need some more alcohol.
Is he under?
He's under.
What's the temperature?
104.
Damn it, it's still too high. I need a scalpel.
Shouldn't we wait until he cools down?
Yep. Forgive me, Father, but I'm gonna get rid of the smudges for you. Okay, down and close.
Let's get those doors open, get some ventilation in here.
Let's go. It's gonna be a little cool in here for us. Slater can live here.
There's our snow, Pierce.
I mean, I was right there in the OR, and it never even occurred to me to turn off the heat. But it was the first thing you noticed.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Kelly.
Oh, all I want is 48 hours in Seoul.
Well, son, the next time I dig in the spurs a little too deep on you, all you gotta do is remind me of the troubles I had doing your job.
You can count on it, sir.
But only the next time. Then forget it.
How's Slater?
He's fine, but I've got pneumonia. How are the pancakes?
Same as usual. If the weather holds, we're going to use them as hockey pucks.
Actually, you know, not so bad.
How's he doing?
104 and a half.
Oh, great.
It's gone up? 104 and a half?
Yeah, and that's not the worst of it.
Uncle Yusuf, don't go out tonight. It's dangerous. They know you stole the melons.
Poor fella, that fever's got him crazy. What do you think's causing it?
Well, he complained of lower right abdominal pain, a little nausea. I'd say appendicitis.
He had some right back pain, too. Maybe it's his kidneys.
Uncle, beware of someone in a hat.
Well, that's always good advice.
Uncle, listen to Grandmother. She knows. She read your future in the dust balls under the bed.
Someday I've got to meet his family.
I got the lab reports. What is this? You're all on this case?
Well, he's our puppy, too. What'd you find out?
His white count is up, red count is low. He's got pus in his urine.
Gotta be a kidney infection with gram-negative sepsis.
Sorry, folks. This afternoon is temporarily postponed. Wounded in the compound.
Grandmother, you put a curse on my turnip.
Get some blood cultures and do an IVP. See if there's any obstruction in his urinary tract.
You'll find there isn't.
Oh, says you. He'd be all right if you hadn't cursed his turnip.
Got enough casualties here. What the hell kind of driving is that?
This guy was almost dead when we left. They told me every second counts. It's all right. Will he be okay?
He just never had a chance. There's too much damage.
This man can make it, but we gotta get him right into OR. Corman!
Put him down over there by the wall.
Colonel Potter, I'd like to help in triage, sir. I'm a little shaky, but while I have any strength at all, I like to pitch in. Okay, let's get this patient into pre-op. Hubba, orderly!
Goldman, get him someplace where he won't hurt himself.
Klinger, go lie down.
Get him out of here. He might be infectious.
It's a kidney problem.
Look, let's be safe. Get him over there against the wall. I need an orderly here. Get this guy out of here.
His legs are damaged, but not too bad. Give him something for pain and he can wait. Get him out of here.
How is he, Father? Can I help?
There's nothing we can do, Klinger. Private Weston is dead.
Mouse has 4 paws.
Yes.
But he doesn't wear a belt.
Please, I'm going to administer the last rites.
Hey! Are you sure I'm dead? Because I don't feel dead. Hey, you gotta talk to him, will you? I don't think I'm dead. I mean it! Look at him. He's gonna give me last rites. They're gonna put me in a bag, stick me in a truck, and that's gonna be it. And I do not feel dead. Can't you do something about it?
What can I do? Dead is dead, right? Right, Father?
Just give me a minute now, Klinger. I have to concentrate.
Am I dead or what? I don't want to die.
Who wants to die? I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. No, please.
I didn't bring the subject up. Weston did.
Weston is dead.
Don't tell me. Tell him.
Wait a second. Will you use your own hook? I got no place to hang my clothes.
First of all, this is my hook. Secondly, it is not a hook. It is a nail. Thirdly, your shirt can stand up by itself.
I've been using that hook since long before you got here, bub.
You may have used it. You may indeed have some unnatural attachment to it. But the fact remains, that is my hook. See, my name, my hook. And this is a nail.
Why don't you hang your stuff down here somewhere, okay?
Do not want my name down there. I want it here.
What difference does it make?
Because the boards at that end of the bench are uneven and they pinch my bottom. Does that satisfy your morbid curiosity?
Okay, that does it. That's fine. Fine. I'm giving you a new hook.
Nail. This is a nail. It's not a hook.
Go pinch your bottom.
Rave on, Macduff. Rave on.
Sir, am I dead?
Hammer away, you pathetic fool.
Look, really, I don't feel dead. There's just got to be a mistake.
Although I must say, for my taste, the entertainment value of fools is vastly overrated. What have you done to my shirt?
You're right, it is a nail.
My shirt, you imbecile, you submoronic, cretinous idiot! Me, my shirt!
Hey,
my shirt!
Fellas.
No. Ow! God!
No. These are folded wrong. I should be able to pick it up with 2 fingers and pop it open. These'll take 3, maybe 4 fingers.
Margaret, would you mind ranting someplace else? I've got a big dramatic scene coming up in the OR, and I want to get into the mood.
And I'd like to do some nursing. Next time, see that they're folded properly. Look at this. 7 fingers.
Well, my company commander strapped me onto the Jeep. He said that I would be all right, and he never lies to us.
You're pretty particular about the way you're handed the instruments in OR, though, aren't you, huh?
Just drop it, okay?
He never lies. Well, we respect him for that.
And I've watched you in the mess tent, too. You have a special fork.
I have a what?
A special fork. I've seen you pick through all the forks looking for one with long, thin tines. I've seen you keep 15 people waiting online looking for your special stupid fork.
It so happens I can't pick up food with a blunt instrument. 2 fingers.
You know, I was in a lot of pain before. Couldn't even turn my head. But look at me. I'm walking around, I'm talking. I think there's been a mistake.
Almost done here. Rake retractor.
Rake retractor?
I like that. Long, thin tines.
Where's all that blood coming from? Listen, you know what? You better run the bowel again. I might have missed something.
Right. Colonel, as soon as you're free, we need you over here.
On my way.
Hicks. Hicks, what happened to you? Last time I saw you, you were making jokes about your sea rations. You were sitting on that log and laughing like a hyena.
Okay, I'm free. Now, what can I do to help you folks?
Help me clamp off these bleeders.
It was a mortar shell, wasn't it?
There. Another perforation. They're hard to find, but they're there.
I must have run the bowel too fast. I was worried about the chest.
Don't worry, I got it.
Go get him, Doc. Listen to me, Hicks. You got 4 people working on you. You know what they're doing? They're looking for those sea rations you ate. You know, how many times did I tell you not to eat that stuff?
1 wallet, brown.
1 wallet, brown. Any money in it?
Yeah, wait a second.
My mother gave me that wallet before I went away. It's genuine calf skin. It used to be stamped in gold there, but with all the heat and sweat and everything, the letters just wore off. It smelled great the day I got it. I love the smell of leather.
$23.60.
$23.60.
1 picture. Look at that sweet, fresh face.
1 picture.
It's Sarah Lee Pinter. I could still taste her kiss from when we said goodbye.
Did you have sweethearts when you were in school, Father?
Oh, yes, I did, actually. In fact, when I was 12, I was a champion at spin the bottle.
Oh.
No matter where Patricia Dugan sat, I could always put just the right English on that bottle to make it point right to her. She has 6 children now. I wonder if I put ideas into her head when she was 12.
I remember school so well. It's only 200 years ago. 1 ring.
1 ring.
Boy, that brings back a lot of memories. That's my high school ring. I never take it off. What's it doing in that box?
Weston.
I say I buy you a beer, Father.
Yes, I think so. Thank you.
My God. I think I'm dead.
Ah! I'm not here. I'm someplace else. I'm not here. I can't find my fingers. My hands are coming off. I can't find my fingers.
All right. We've got to get his temperature down.
Excuse me. There are people in here recovering from surgery. How do we know he won't infect them?
Relax. Here's his ticket of admission.
What is that?
Kidney stone. Passed it about an hour ago. His blood culture shows gram-negative rods. He's not contagious, and I want him here with the nurses.
Quite a stone.
Practically Mount Rushmore. It's got the faces of 3 Lebanese presidents on it. Here we go. All right, Klinger, we're home. Here we go.
Oh, hi, Captain.
Hi.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to be seen by you. How you doing?
Oh, great. Wonderful. What are you doing in Miami?
Wonderful.
Some weather down here, huh? I'm glad I brought my trunks.
Start him on streptomycin. 1 gram every 12 hours. Push the fluids and keep him off the beach.
How you feeling, son?
Hurts like hell, sir.
Well, that's understandable considering the number of people who waltzed through your insides.
Sir, is Weston okay?
Weston, I'd have to check our records. I didn't work on him.
Colonel.
Is he the boy you worked on, Father? I'm sorry, son. He didn't make it.
I thought he would. I was sure he would.
I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have told you, but I think it's only worse later if you don't hear the truth.
Oh, God. Do you know how young he was? How can that happen?
I know it's hard, son, but don't let it get you down. You need all your strength right now.
You know how many bad guys there are in the world? Guys who just want to get drunk, fight. I seen a guy steal a watch off a dead man. And Weston's the one to go.
Why then do the wicked live? Why are they advanced and strengthened with riches?
Pardon me?
That was Job's question to God. How can the wicked flourish when the good are allowed to die? And you know what the answer was?
No.
God spoke to Job out of a whirlwind, and he said, "Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Did you create the whales or the wild goats?" The answer is in the vastness and grandeur of the universe, not in bitterness. It's too easy to despair, Frank.
I'm sorry, Father. I know I shouldn't feel this way. I just don't think there's any point to it all if they could take a guy like Weston.
Look, I'm gone, okay? Just let me go. Don't waste your strength.
I can't believe he's dead.
Hicks, it's over. Use your sense of humor. Talk about what a jerk I was sometimes. Laugh at me.
I can't believe it.
What the hell's the matter with this guy? I mean, he's tearing himself apart.
Look, what do you expect? How would you feel if you lost your best friend?
Klinger, hush.
1 second, Colonel. Look, Weston, be reasonable. I don't know how you feel being dead, but it scares the daylights out of the rest of us.
Klinger, I'm going to talk to you like a father. Shut your trap.
Colonel Potter, hi. Listen, I'm very thirsty. Could I have a glass of water?
Yeah, sure. I'll get you one.
One last thought, Frank, and then I'll let you rest. Would Weston have given up if you had died?
Okay. I know I'm dead. I didn't think I was at first, but now I know I am. And I'll tell you something, it's not that bad. But I'm worried about my folks. And I'd really appreciate it if you just let them know that it's all right. You hear what I'm saying? It's not that bad. Look, if you could just, send them a little note. Oh, jeez.
Klinger has been on antibiotics for 8 hours. Not only has his temperature not gone down, it's gone up a degree.
It takes time to break. He'll be all right.
All right, the man's burning to a crisp.
Okay, just to be sure, we'll start him on sulfadiazide.
Instead of looking for another medication, you ought to be looking for another cause.
I think we should bring his body temperature down no matter what.
Excuse me, just a moment. My point is that your diagnosis may be correct, but then again, so may mine.
Doctors, if I may, I don't think it's important what caused this. I think that would...
Just a moment. Let's give the antibiotics time to work.
In the meantime, we could bring his body temperature down if I just...
to work? The man is frying like a piece of bacon. By the time the medication works, they're going to be serving him in the mess tent as a club
All I'm
sandwich.
trying to say is...
Why don't you boys run a few more tests on him?
Cold packs is what I'm trying to talk about.
Wait a minute, what's all the discussion? I thought he passed a kidney stone.
His temperature went up.
Well, I think we ought to run another culture.
That's what I think.
That's because you both have stones in your brains.
Oh, that makes sense. Now, I have a suggestion. Excuse me, 1 minute.
Pardon me, I think you should run
Stupid, insensitive jackasses. I'm trying to do something practical, and all they can do is stand around, argue with each other as if I don't exist. They didn't hear a word I said.
I know how you feel.
What am I doing here if I can't help? What am I putting up with the rats for? The lice, the dysentery.
I used to wonder what I'd miss the most when I was dead. Running down a basketball court, making out with girls, or even smelling the honeysuckle that grows over our mailbox. I never guessed it would be just having somebody understand what it is you're saying. There's only one guy in this place who hears me, and nobody listens to him.
I'm not putting up with this.
Maybe there are just some things you can't do anything about. Maybe that's what being dead is.
I'm going to keep on talking until somebody listens. And if I have to, I'll kick a few cans in there.
Go get him, Slugger.
Yours, very sincerely, Franklin Hicks.
It's not too lighthearted, is it?
I think it's fine. You want to hear it back?
Yeah, okay.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Weston, I'm Franklin Hicks that Jimmy has written you about. I feel I know you from Jimmy's description of you, so that's why I'm writing you this letter, although I wish I didn't have to. Yesterday, Jimmy and I were both wounded very badly. The medics got there right away, and they did everything they could for Jimmy. But I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Weston. They just couldn't save him.
Maybe I could have said that part better.
I've written a lot of these letters, son. There's no good way to say it. But I want you to know it was very sudden, and he felt no pain. It's very difficult to write you about this, but I had to because of how much Jimmy loved you and how much I loved Jimmy. He used to read the comic page to me and make up funny voices for all the characters. After a while, it would have us both in stitches. And then when we'd be on patrol and he'd see I was getting scared, he'd start talking in one of those voices, and it would really lift our spirits. I think that's one of the greatest gifts anyone could have. I know how terrible this must be for you, but I want you to know that you have my deepest sympathies. Yours very sincerely, Franklin Hicks.
I hope I'm doing the right thing sending him this.
I think it's one hell of a good letter, and it's very decent of you to do this. I'll get this out first thing in the morning. You have a good night's sleep, Hicks.
Thank you, sir. Father, thanks for what you said.
Well, it was mostly from the Bible. I have a good writer.
What's his temperature?
101, it's coming down.
Oh, thank God. I was getting worried about him. Well, those ice packs were just the trick.
Thank you, Colonel.
You know, our problem was we were so busy arguing about what caused it, we never got around to the obvious solution.
Yes, I saw that.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Why did I? Did you?
All right, what else do we love?
You love dirt?
Dirt is my life.
All right, to dirt.
And to the Army that lets us eat it, drink it, breathe it, and salute it. Now what?
Rats are nice.
Some of my best friends.
And not just to their cute little bucktooth grins and pointy little ears, but to their charming little fleas, without whom we would not live in the shadow of the plague.
Ah.
The plague. I will drink to that. Are you gentlemen aware of what historically caused the great plagues of Europe? Are you historically aware of that?
Not historically, no.
War.
Oh, yeah.
No. See, one city would attack another, and they burn their buildings, and the rats would scurry.
Cute little guys.
Spreading their plague-bearing fleas throughout the population.
To war. The fountain of all loveliness. What do you think?
I don't know. Try me out. No, I can still feel it.
No, yeah. Me too.
I'm having trouble seeing you. You all look funny, like you're made up of little dots. Something's happening to me. I don't understand it.
To shrapnel and the skittish little dance it does inside their bodies.
To the blood that drips into our boots.
It stains our socks with gay magenta polka dots.
I can hardly hear you now. You're all fading.
To butchery.
Mayhem.
Bestiality of every shape and kind.
I feel like I have to go someplace. But I don't know where it is.
Gentlemen, I'm going to my bunk to lie down. But first...
To Charles.
To Charles.
I can't believe it. We had chicken again. I'm getting to hate chicken.
I broke a fingernail again today. It just makes me crazy when I do that.
No, it's not a police action. It's a struggle between the free world and the...
Forget it. The Giants are nowhere. They got no hitters, no pitches, nothing.
I don't love her anymore. It's all over between us.
Hey, over here. Hey, come on, it's this way.
Where do we go?
Down there, come on.
What did you think it would be like?
I didn't know. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Hiya, Major.
Klinger. Oh, great. How are you feeling?
I'm hungry.
That's a good sign.
Hey, kiddo, we kept your room just the way you left it.
Here's who's on call tonight.
BJ's on tonight.
Oh, no. I was on call last night and the night before. Hey, look who's back. How you doing, Klinger?
Hi, Captain. Listen, what happened to Weston?
Who?
Wait a minute. I really have to know who's on call
I
tonight.
told you, BJ's on.
I told you I've been on 2 nights in a row.
Look.
Captain, what happened to him? Did he get what he wanted? Is he all right?
Who?
What are you talking about?
Weston. Are his folks okay? Where is he? Is he gone?
Klinger, please. We've got more important things to worry about. Now, I have to know.
I'm telling you,
Here's-
BJ is on.
Were you really
BJ,
on call
yes.
2 nights
Wait,
in a
wait,
row?
no,
When?
that's-
Klinger.
It's ringing. I can't make them answer. Hey, look, a letter from my Aunt Nejla. What a lady. 60 years old, and she can still spit into a thimble from 30 paces.
How long can it take to put through one phone call?
I think the record is 3 weeks.
Stupid, idiotic morons.
Major, just a hunch, but are you a little edgy about something?
No, mind your own business. And make somebody answer that phone.
Whatever you say, Your Calmness. Hello, Icor? It worked. What took you so long? Well, did you ever think of putting an extension in the latrine? Just a minute, I'll check. Who do you want?
I want the phone.
She'll be with you in a moment.
Hello, this is Major Margaret Houlihan. I'd like to speak. One moment, please. Corporal, I'm sure you have something you can be doing right now.
Not really.
Then do it somewhere else. And don't forget you're taking me to Kimpo Airport tomorrow at 1600 hours.
How could I forget? I'm living for it.
Hello. I'd like to speak to General Heiser, please. Yes, I'll hold. Hello, Doug. It's Margaret. I'm fine. I just got your letter. I'm so glad you can make it to Tokyo this weekend. I've got it all planned. I know a wonderful restaurant that you're just gonna love. And then afterwards, we're gonna go see the kabuki. And it's just gonna be such an extra special birthday for me. We're gonna have a wonderful time. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Say, Beeb, did you order a cow?
This farmer just wandered in looking for a doctor.
I just happen to have one on me.
I am Lee Seung-chul.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pierce. What's the problem?
No, it is not for me. It's
look at that.
Cow. What happened?
bombs very close to my home. Our family able to get cover, but animal not so lucky. She is only one left.
Those wounds are pretty deep, huh?
And that's only part of the problem. She's pregnant.
She give birth soon. I am worried for her safety and for her calf.
I'm afraid their family needs both of them very badly.
Well, we'll do what we can, but I mean, we have to figure out how to start first.
You know, how to make a cow say ah?
Not without getting emotionally involved.
I'm afraid cows are a little out of our field. We specialize in patients with 2 legs and 1 stomach.
She doesn't seem to be in any immediate danger, but we're going to have to get help for this, you know?
We go talk to Colonel Potter.
Yeah.
Old farmhand like him should know exactly what to do.
You just stay in the waiting room here.
Boys, I know just what to do. Klinger, get on the horn to I-Corps and see if you can track down that veterinarian.
Wait a minute, that's it?
I thought stuff like this was supposed to be second nature to farm folk.
The only thing that was second nature to this farmer was the vet's phone number. I don't know nothing about birthing no bovines.
Colonel, you wanted to see me?
Yes, indeedy, Major. The Surgeon General's office has just given us permission to begin using Levofed, so you'll have to brief your nurses on administering it.
Fine, I'll do it first thing Monday morning.
Sorry, Major. The drug and the instructions are due here tomorrow afternoon, and your staff has got to be primed immediately.
But, sir, I'm going on R&R. You gave me a 3-day pass, remember?
And you've still got it. You'll just have to postpone it a couple of days.
But that's not fair.
Margaret, what's the difference? In Korea, every day is a holiday.
Congratulations, doctors. I've just put through the call. Dr. Landau will hear you now.
Good, I'll talk to him.
Colonel!
Excuse me, Margaret. This is bigger than all of us.
If I could get somebody to give the lecture for me, could I still go tomorrow?
Fine by me, but regs say it's got to be done by someone who's at least a major.
Good afternoon, Charles.
Major?
Am I disturbing you?
Not yet.
I was wondering if I could talk to you about...
Now you are.
Sorry. I see I've come at a bad time, but if I don't come now and I come later, it'll be too late, because later it'll be tomorrow.
Margaret, since you seem to have your heart set on disturbing me, would you at least do it with dispatch?
Certainly. Oh, what lovely music that is. So bright and cheerful. Mozart, isn't it?
Mussorgsky. Well, you're only 100 years off, and both their names do begin with an M. Margaret, should there by any chance be a point to this conversation, would you please get to it?
It's nothing, really, nothing. It's just that tomorrow I'm supposed to deliver a lecture to my staff on the administering of Levophed, and I was wondering whether you could do it for me.
Margaret, correct me if I'm wrong, but what you're asking me to do sounds dangerously close to nurse's duty?
Yes. But you see, I was supposed to go to Tokyo tomorrow.
Margaret, even Winchester women do not do women's work.
That's certainly understandable. But it has to be done by at least a major. And just think of what it would mean to my staff to have it delivered by a man of your caliber.
Margaret, you are perceptive, if not sincere. Let's examine this from a Winchester point of view. What's in it for me?
What do you want? Name it.
Well, let's see. Lately, I have had a craving to hear the Beethoven Emperor Piano Concerto.
That's it? That you'll do it? I get that. You'll do it?
Well, of course, it must be the incomparable Arthur Schnabel as soloist.
Of course, Schnabel.
And not the 1947 performance. It's just tentative. On the other hand, the 1932 performance, with its limpid runs and
Charles, where the hell am I going to get that?
Now, Margaret, that should be no problem for a person with your understanding of classical music.
You're absolutely right. If I can't find that record, I'll find that Schnabel guy and I'll bring him here to play it for you personally.
Excuse me, can a person go back for more?
Gee, I don't know. Nobody's ever tried.
Okay, we finally got through to the animal doctor.
What'd he say?
Well, we're still doing nothing, but now we know it's the right thing to do.
He says if at all possible, we should not remove the fragments till after the calf is born.
We'd have to use anesthesia, and that could kill the calf.
Oh, dear.
Do you know when calf will be born?
According to the vet, anytime in the next day or two.
Next day or two? Gentlemen, I've just had a stroke of genius.
Please, keep us in suspense.
A calf lottery. I'll sell 100 chances at $1 apiece. Whoever guesses the time of birth will win $50, which means I'll also win 50 no matter when it's born.
Klinger, it may not be genius, but I definitely think you've had a stroke.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Opportunity knocks, and I am the doorman. Okay, Scavelli, you're down for 11:28 tomorrow. Great time to have a calf. Careful, you're dripping on the sign-up sheet. Well, what about you, Davidson? Saturday afternoon's wide open. I realize you don't have a buck on you, but I'll carry you till tomorrow.
Klinger, you jerk!
What's going on? There's a woman in
See, guys, she can't even wait to place her bet.
You Arabian aardvark, you're supposed to be driving me to the airport right now!
No, I'm not. That's not until 1600 oops.
Whoops your face! You've got 5 seconds to get my Jeep and get me out of here!
But, Major, I was right in the middle of a hot business transaction.
I'm not gonna miss my airplane over some crazy cow contest. Now move it!
You don't understand. I haven't even cleared the break-even point. If I don't sell any more tickets, I could lose several shirts. Can't you find anybody else?
I don't want anybody else. Nobody knows these roads as well as you do. And anyway, you promised me 3 days ago.
Okay, just let me sell a few more tickets.
No, and if I miss my airplane, I am gonna take a very heavy object and make your face look like a pizza.
One more ticket.
Okay. Here. Get my Jeep.
What time?
Now!
No, I mean for the lottery.
Make up a time now. Scram!
Scramming, sir. Back.
Behind. No. Rumpelstiltskin. No. Tush. Tuchus. Spartacus. Nah.
Gentlemen, must we have these mindless children's games while I am attempting to prepare a lecture?
Oh, sure. You got something to occupy yourself with. Rear end. Dead end, kids. We got nothing to do but sit and wait. We're on cattle call. We could be fathers any minute.
So go wait in the maternity barn.
All right. We'll knock it off, but I just got to get this charade or I'll go crazy.
Let me give you a little hint. Try A Tale of Two Cities.
That is the stupidest guess I have ever... That's it? That's a tale?
Please. Charles, you're pretty good. Want to take Hawkeye's place?
Honegger, even your inane child's game would be a preferable alternative to preparing a lecture on Levofed. Taking this drug makes one's blood pressure rise, and reading about it makes one's lids fall.
Oh. Charles, I would think you would leap at the opportunity. Where else could you talk for over a minute without people leaving the room?
Usually when you run off at the mouth, people run off.
Sorry to break up this powwow, boys, but Bossy says it's time to call the cab.
Oh, okay. Well, you get her up on the table. I'll hold her hand.
Anybody know where I can get a cigar that says it's a heifer?
You coming, Winchester? I'll bet a city fella like you hasn't had a chance to see this before.
I've also never had the opportunity to swim in a barrel full of live squid. But thank you for making a boring lecture seem like the best job in town.
Klinger, will you hurry up with that?
I packed less than this when I moved here. Hey, what's all the commotion?
Oh, nothing serious. We're just having a cow.
A cow? Now? I'll be financially ruined.
If you don't step on it, Buster, you're going to be physically ruined.
How long till the blessed catastrophe?
Oh, who knows? Maybe an hour, maybe all day.
Then that means I still got a chance to get back in time to sell more tickets. Let's go, Major. I haven't got all day.
Can't you go any faster?
Unfortunately, no. What's that cow got against me anyway? Okay, so I like a good T-bone now and then.
Hold it. Where does that road go?
It's a Kimpo.
Is it faster?
The same way as a barrel is to the bottom of Niagara Falls.
If it's faster, then take it.
Look, Major, no one wants to get to Kimpo any quicker than I do, but I'm telling you, that road is full of rocks and potholes.
If it's faster, then take it.
Look, Major, I'm telling you.
This is a U.S. Army Jeep. It can take anything. Now turn right, and that's an order.
Okay, Major.
Can you believe this? They can make a bazooka that'll part your hair from 2 miles away, but they still haven't found out a way to monitor a cow's blood pressure.
Pulse is thready. Must be slowing the blood supply to her uterus.
Probably internal bleeding from the shrapnel.
There's nothing else we can do now. I better get that vet on the phone.
Don't look at me that way. We're doing the best we can.
Klinger, stay on the road.
This is the road. I told you it was rocky.
These aren't rocks, they're boulders. Watch it! Why are you stopping?
I wanted to keep going, but I thought I'd stay with the Jeep.
Do something! Fix it!
Why didn't I think of that?
Ladies, if you will, please take your places. Begin. Let's get this over with as quickly as possible. As you will have observed, I am not Major Houlihan. So much the better for you. Now then, Levofed by tartrate is a powerful new vasoconstrictor. It is to be Lieutenant Nakahara. What is it?
Dr. Winchester, could you please slow down so we can take notes?
Very well. It is to be administered only in cases of severe trauma until the blood volume has been restored. Nurse Kelly redux. What now? To go any slower would be to stop.
Oh, that's not it, Dr. Winchester. I just thought it might help us to know a little about the history of Levofed.
Indeed. Yesterday, this was at Icor. Today, it is here. But let's not dwell on the past.
Okay, I got it. Hold on, let me see if I can relay this information. Hawkeye, if you can hear me, Dr. Landau says, first thing to do is stick your hand inside and see if you can feel the calf's head.
You're going to feel a little discomfort, but you won't be the only one.
Go in all the way up to your shoulder if you have to. Just be sure not to break the membrane.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Now I know how big that last rock we hit was. It's the same size as the hole in the oil pan.
I don't care. I've got to get to the airport.
Sorry, Major. This Jeep is DOA, dead on its axles. What are you doing? Hey! Where you going?
Back to the main road. Maybe I can catch a ride and still make it.
Major, it'll be dark very soon, a condition which makes it easy to get lost, then found by a sniper. Then you might step on a mine, which will get you to Kimpo in the form of confetti. Major, there'll be other nights in Tokyo. It's not worth risking your life over.
You don't understand. This is not what I plan to be doing tonight.
Well, this may come as a shock, but I'm not exactly having the time of my life either.
Who cares how much fun you're having? It's not your birthday.
Your birthday? How come you didn't tell anybody?
Because I didn't want anybody to know.
Why not?
Because I didn't want them throwing me some stupid party.
Oh, yeah, that would be rough. All that fun and celebrating. Who needs it?
Celebrating? For whose benefit? Just another excuse to get drunk and rowdy for a few hours. If it weren't my birthday, Groundhog Day would do just as well. I wanted this year to be different. Something special just for me. To be with somebody I chose, somebody I wanted to be with, do the things I wanted to do. Is that too much to ask from one stinking day in the year? Look at me. Sitting by the side of the road in the middle of nowhere with not so much as even a birthday hat.
There's a newspaper in the Jeep. I'll make you a birthday hat.
I hate birthday hats.
Come on, cow, push.
I'm afraid she doesn't have the strength to help you out. Her pulse is getting weaker by the minute.
Please, there must be something you can do.
Believe me, if we knew of anything, we'd try it. Colonel?
Dr. Landau says the only way to save the cow might be to dismember the calf so she can deliver it easier.
Well, maybe, but there's no guarantee that the cow would be able to make it anyway.
This isn't just a house pet, it's his livelihood. You've got to do something.
If her blood pressure weren't so damn low, we could do a cesarean section.
If her blood pressure weren't so low, she could deliver the calf on her own.
Too bad she isn't human. That batch of Levofed that came in today would be just the ticket.
What do we got to lose?
I say we turn that cow into a guinea pig.
Any doubt whatsoever, always check with the case physician. Well, that concludes our little lecture on the administration of Levofed. Hope you've enjoyed it more than I have. And in closing, let me just say goodbye.
Winchester?
Hello. Goodbye.
Not so fast, Professor. Class might be over, but the lab work's just about to begin.
What does that mean?
Your students are going to get a first-hand demonstration of the administration of Levofed.
On whom?
The only pregnant lady in camp.
Colonel, I do not make stable calls, and I do not treat patients who graze.
Move it, Major, or I'm going to graze your jaw with the old Missouri soup bone.
Class adjourned to the compound.
Major, happy birthday. Better hurry and make a wish before the match goes out. Oops, too late. I know it's not much, but it's better than nothing. Maybe.
I don't want your sympathy, Klinger. That's worse than nothing.
Well, I'll just leave it here, in case you change your mind.
Somewhere, a multitude of Winchesters are doing somersaults in their graves.
At least you're losing your dignity in a worthy cause, Major.
This could be a whole new career for you, Charles. Pet obstetrician.
Only doctor in Boston with a salt lick in his office.
Hold it, boys. That Levofed's got her pulse bouncing back like Mildred's sponge cake.
Which means Junior should be making a grand entrance any minute now.
Oh, make that any second.
Oh, look, there it comes, there it comes, there it comes.
Hey, the foot's coming out. Does that mean it's a breach?
No, that's the front foot. The head's next.
It went back in. What'd you do, change your mind?
The foot went back in. What does that mean?
It'd be right back out.
There it is, there it comes, there it is.
Oh. A nose, a nose!
Hello, nose.
Oh, look at this. She's sucking my fingers already.
Well, it's not even halfway out and it's already sucking. Isn't that incredible?
That's a good vital sign.
Come on.
There it is, all the way out.
Well, hello, little lady. Welcome to the world.
Isn't she beautiful? Looks just like her mama.
This is indeed a blessed event.
Now, all we got to do is dress some old war wounds and we're in business.
I want to thank you all very, very much.
Don't mention it.
I certainly won't. Class, dismissed.
Well, we can have our own little stampede here.
I got a half a bran muffin going cheap.
I got half a flask of cheap scotch going fast. Want to swap?
That was a very nice gesture. The cake, I mean. I'm sorry for what I said.
No problem.
I guess I just didn't want anybody feeling sorry for me. That was a pleasure I wanted to reserve all to myself.
Look, I know how you feel. One time I remember I was trying to get to Akron for the statewide bowling tourney. Well, all the buses were canceled on account of snow. So me and my cousin Adib... Okay, so I don't know how you feel.
There are so many things I was so sure I'd have in my life by now. And every Christmas, every birthday, all those milestones just remind me of what's still not there. And today turned out to be just another day in the middle of nowhere. You know, Klinger, I envy you.
Are you kidding? For what?
For one thing, the way your face lights up when you talk about Toledo.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Klinger, I've been there. What's so great about it is that it's your hometown. Army brats like me don't have hometowns. I mean, I never went to the same school 2 years in a row.
Wow, I was once in the same grade for 2 years in a row. Yeah, that must have been rough for you. I remember how we always used to razz the new kids. I never thought about it from their side. I guess we were kind of jerks.
After a while, I'd try to make friends. And as soon as I did, sure enough, would have to move out again. And it always hurt. Finally, I decided not to let anyone get close enough to hurt me again. I guess I'm still doing that.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
I know everybody thinks I'm tough, demanding, insensitive, cold, callous, crabby. Feel free to disagree at any time.
Think of it this way. Maybe you are all that stuff, but deep down, underneath, I think maybe there's some more stuff that's pretty good stuff. You know?
That's probably the nicest thing anyone has ever tried to say to me. Thanks.
Sure. Happy birthday.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Well, look what the war dragged in.
Margaret, what are you doing back so early?
We never made it to the plane. Jeep broke down. We had to hitch a ride back.
Well, you sure missed out on the excitement.
Oh, no. Don't tell me.
Yep, we had ourselves a bright, bouncing baby calf.
I'm a dead man. How many people know?
Well, there's the cow and the rest of the camp.
What was the time of arrival, just so I'll know who to avoid?
It must have been around 10 o'clock.
Around 10 o'clock? Gee, I'd love to pay off, but there's no way I can without an exact official time of birth.
10:07.
Maybe I can post-date a check till 1960. And the winner is... Major Margaret Houlihan. Major, I can't give you $50. I only collected 10.
Okay, I'm a softie. You can forget the $50.
Oh, thank you. A million thank yous. My thank yous, thank you.
On second thought, I'll take the 10.
Huh?
There's somebody I want to buy a present for.